Alright, mic check, 1 2 1 2, mic check, 1 2 1 2. Sorry about that being a little longer. I had to actually play for time because I'm like, oh no, where the fuck is my controller? Um, so, damn it, Dadlock, how many times do you have to update per day? I will save you for later. And where's Silent Hill 2? We're just gonna get right on in. I cannot wait to get back in. I I actually cannot believe that this game is still what I wanted. Like on replay, did another thing else run today. Finally got the good ending you were missing. Hey Mecca, how you doing? I mean, probably very good, but I was going off the mental thing of like, oh hi, hello. Yeah, it'll take a second to load, but after that should be smooth. Good ending. It's the worst ending. Wait. I don't know where my dyslexia saw the word good. Hadn't gotten it before? No, that's fair. That was the logic that I went through with, the replay of the original Silent Hill 2, where it's like, you know what? It's been a while since I did the, been a while since I did Rebirth or Dog. Yeah, we still have to... Alright, bank left. And then we just investigate the fuck out of the area. You can't fool me. Ending consider the best on your first round, the hidden ending on your second or third. Don't remember which. I'm still gonna go for that hidden ending. I don't know if I'll do it anytime soon, but like, God, I really want to play it. Because I don't even know what it is. It's one of those things about the Signalis fandom that, gladly, they haven't talked about it. Granted, that would imply most Twitter fandoms have, like, played the game more than once. That's not even a dig, that's just, like, I notice a trend of, like, oh, the people making fan art are like, oh, this would be cool, and it's like, oh, that's an ending you didn't see. Strange. It's a really good hidden ending. I hope so. Alright. So, that's where the 3 numbers, or the 3 key box was? Jack! I vaguely remember something like James was initially going to be called Jack or some shit, but I don't know if that's even remotely true. Like, I'm not sure if that's a thing. And now we have the bent needle. Bent syringe needle. Oh! No the fuck you don't. No the fuck you don't. What I was gonna say is I remember somewhere hearing that at one point James was gonna be called Jack. And I don't know if that's even remotely true or where I heard that, but I wonder if that is true, if that's like just meant to look like a poster from the original, or if that's, you know? I don't know if it was a nod or if it was in the game. I don't actually remember very much of like the decals from the hospital outside the Gonna Beach in the Sea and like the weirdly out of place like pinup poster. And I guess it's not like turbo out of place, but still kind of like, huh. Didn't expect to see that in my Silent Hill. I'm actually kind of curious how much of that lends to the James sexual frustration narrative. Because, like, that's one of those things to where it's like, it's not untrue. Also, which key did I get? It was L1. Gotta be the other way. Yep, okay, fuck. Got... What's this again? Yeah, okay. Vaguely remember it being easier to do it like this. It helps the game's imageries in general, so layered and abstract that it's impossible to tell what exactly is happening within the game settings. Between the draws of fallibility of memory, the uncertainty of how much reality any given sequence contains. I genuinely think most of Signalis did not actually happen. In that, like, I don't know how to put it. Like, not even in the it was a dream, but in the Silent Hill 1 way, to where it's just kind of up in the air, which I'm perfectly fine with. I love that shit. Brought in the girl today. Poor thing hadn't said a word. Just sits there, head in her hands, sobbing and quivering. I moved her to the corner bed. Seems to have calmed her down a bit. Smiled at me, I think. But yeah, no. Ooh. I thought I saw something at my feet. Taking swings at shit that ain't there. I think all of it happened a billion times in eternal pursuit of closure that will never come. I should rephrase that when I say in the Silent Hill 1 way, I mean the outside of the confirmation of its sequel, we don't have a concrete answer on how much of that is real. Some of it feels definitely not allegorical, but some of it feels definitely very abstracted on purpose, to the point of, like, it points towards maybe spotty memory, where it's just, you remember exactly how things felt when they happened. The entire thing could be in retrospect. It could be a memory. And I think both interpretations are really, really good. Okay, so. Still don't need to go there until Lakeview. Still don't need to do that until Lakeview. Do need to use the rusted key in this area-ish. There's also the fact that we do not know how much time has passed during Signalis, and I think that's also interesting. Why would they help me? Why do they keep me in here with? Let me out, 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 let me out. I found a new detail in a bit after the fake out that I never seen before, and it recontextualized the entire final act of the game. Is it something that, like, randomly happens, or is it something you never, like, did? Oh yeah, and the purple ball key. Swish. And that's our first bracelet. Well, I gotta investigate that shit. I'm sorry, lady. I have an investigation to tend to. Scrolled through the radio and looked for data streams. Oh. Noted. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Do I even have the key for this? No. So... I haven't gone to the later S rooms down here after this point, but I also don't recall if there's anything down here of import, or if the area gets blocked off. It gets blocked off, okay. Let's just bump to mark it on the map. Perfect. I didn't go that way either. Had a feeling. Yeah, I needed to do more with the radio in that game. That I had a vibe for sure, because, like, how do I put it? You don't manually tune the radio and not have something there. Yeah, we can just go forward, and then it's a straight shot to the next floor. Although I didn't investigate L1 as thoroughly as I wanted to. Hey, baby! Saw you from across the hall. Sorry. I remembered that once you get the radio, you can find transmissions on it in various rooms. I also really like how they use the Calibri unit. With the radio. Just, like, align the frequencies, or it's a counter frequency. I don't actually quite remember the lore. Also, no matter what, I do think the people in Signalis once existed, and I do think on Penrose Station some fucked up shit happened. I just can't say concretely, like, what all happened. We found that hidden ending without looking it up is absolutely wild. Out of curiosity, are you even meant to know how to do it from just poking around in the game? Like, does it even give hints? Because I was just gonna straight up use a walkthrough. I was gonna be honest from the get-go on that one. And first floor inner ward. Grippy. Dr. Andrews, we delivered the radiographs he requested. However, it looks like the file was incomplete. One of the pictures is nowhere to be found. We'll send somebody as soon as we locate it. Let me know if you need anything else. I'm going to take this lithograph. Or radiograph. We don't need to do those quite yet. Right, this floor is actually somewhat small. If you're a hobby radio enthusiast and cryptography dabbler, you can find it on your own. Oh, so it's literally a skill issue. It's like, what skills do you have? Do you not have these skills and this interest? You might be shit out of luck. Observation notes, patient number 0090. Day 1, patient transferred for observation. Malnourished, shallow breathing, avoids eye contact. Agitated in presence of staff. Frantic at the notion of touch. Day 2, patient refuses solid food. Nasogastric force feeding required. Serotonin antagonists administered. Nausea and vomiting. Day 3, patient restrained for bathing and feeding. Prepare the treatment room accordingly. Progressing malnourishment, oxygen deficiency, self-injury suspected, could not confirm. Day 4, something is very wrong. You'll need to be able to recognize radio noise as being an SSTV signal. Run that through an SSTV decoder. Okay, that's fucking neat. That's what I want to see out of more hidden endings. It's, part of why I love how Silent Hill 2 handles most of the endings, where it's either do this thing the game doesn't really tell you about, or alternatively, if you really want, you could learn how to,
Hey, are you okay?
Go away!
Don't be afraid, I just want to talk.
Okay. Got it. So I boosted the bass on my headphones a little bit yesterday. God, most of the noises are just fucking perfect. Like, now that the bass is a lot more overpowering, because I was hearing a lot of low rumbles, but like, not really feeling them surround me. I told it to one of my friends, I don't recall which one. I think it was actually in the voice chat, but I don't remember who it was especially. But like, I had gone, yeah, no, so the sorts of music I listen to, I want to feel like I'm at the DDR cabinet. Silly to learn to listen to the third disc of this, you can also see on your dad's record player. I need to fix my record player. I've got a promotional one from like, I want to say it was the late 80s, and like, I think I hunted it down and tracked it down to a specific model, but I don't know how to replace the needle in it, and I think it needs a... I'm pretty sure it needs a little bit more work than that. Doink! Ooh, that's a gross noise. Hey, stop suffering. There we go. Keep moving. I also saw that Signalis OST, like, record. It is beautiful. God damn. I still want to get the records for the first 4 Silent Hill games. I think the first 3 are still in print. You know what? I said the 4th. I actually don't know if 4 has one. I think I just kind of lumped it in with, like, the other merch that did. So nice just to look at. I think that is part of the appeal of record collecting, is just like, records look so goddamn beautiful. It does mean when you they are beautiful, but you look kind of silly when they're up on the wall as like posters, and that's like the only decoration on that wall. But like, literally put an actual poster up there, and it deflects a lot of the energy that it gives. Mold remover. The walls deep inside. Yup, got it. Shit. Yup, that's my mistake. Just barrel through it. No, don't you dare. And I can't rule out that you're not dead. Like, I'm borderline convinced that sometimes they get up to fuck with you, even after you've killed them for real. Which I'm not against, because that means that enemy counts are still low. It's just that occasionally they might get back up. Which is way scarier. Yeah, I haven't tried storage, and I haven't tried the one past that. Ooh. And nothing I can use. Worth checking though. It's for funsies. Let's load the shotgun. Even if it's not gonna be fired, it still should be fed. Feed your guns, people. Feed your guns. Could afford to casually drop a shitload of money. I want to get another 2 copies of the sleeve for display. It'd be nice if they just sold the sleeve art as a wall scroll or something. Wall scrolls just need to come back, period. I don't know who else agrees with me on that, but like, they need to make a comeback. Another incident with Double Up 50. He got out of the pool and then made a break for the garden, cutting himself wide open in the process. Thank God I was still there. He was completely manic, screaming, had the orderlies hold him down. Barely managed to stitch him up. Back in his room for now, sedated. And this is where we'll have to go when we combine this with the tube we need. Like they're just more convenient than framed posters. I agree. I have one for Soul Eater. I get that they look kind of silly compared to like other posters sometimes. They might be more expensive to make, but like I'd rather have a cloth print that lasts longer. Unless like posters are really nice, but like especially if it's just a print or something, I don't particularly care. Unless it's like a very limited print or something, but like, you know? I'd rather just something big. Something nice and big. Ooh, fuck. Have any, but I get that feeling you don't since you don't have a large flat object. I have wall scrolls. They're quite nice. I just only got the one. I think they're... Okay, so before you boo me, A, I didn't pay for it. B, this is before anyone knew over here. In the States, at least. Small chest. But there was, at one point in our possession, a Kenshin wall scroll. It never got hung up. It was just in the house, and I don't know who it came from. But before you take issue, also, White Claudia, proper PTV. So that... Oh, I just realized what... Oh... I just thought about what the White Claudia means for that ending. White Claudia is the active ingredient in PTV. That's the drug the cult makes. Oh, James. Frames are nice, but they're also a giant pain in the ass. Harder to transport, for sure. Ooh. Okay, that skittering is definitely a creeper, I was gonna say, but I don't fucking see him. Not leave any personal belongings. Don't worry, none with me. James? Really wants to do that animation every time. Doctor's Lounge? Okay, perfect. So, this case bears a disturbing similarity to a situation that took place in this facility a few years back. The patient was admitted on a court order, but with the consent of his remaining family. His condition appears to be improving for the first weeks. The administered medications, paired with individual sessions with a psychologist and art therapy, alleviated his avolition, anhedonia, and social withdrawal. There was no reason for concern, and they didn't even know anything was wrong until the night guard reported one of his keys was missing. When they found him, it was already too late. Okay, so somewhere around here, I believe is what we need. It was interesting when they said small chest. I thought they meant, like, not a tiny one. Yeah, I might as well. And then that. All right. Yeah, frames are nice. I like having them, but like, required they are not. Okay, so what did I get, all in all? Keypad note, Combine this with this. Boom. Actually, we could go back. The fuck? I can't tell if I fought you or you got up. Pretty sure I went down this hallway, but... Shit, might as well check. Oh no, I didn't go down this one, but this would explain the radio noises. No, I did go down here. Must have wandered or some shit. Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, that was just rude. That was just inconsiderate. Yeah, should be able to... Also, this rain don't look too bad, all things considered. A lot of games have been having some bad rain lately. I don't know what's up with that. But, like, that one's still using the same trick, I think. Just looks really good. And there we go. Another key. Maintenance key? I don't... Well... I think it's the pool pump. I think it's the pool pump. Hang on, roll with me, roll with me. No, I can just run past them. This area is just nice and open for me. Do a quick knockback. Boom. Perfect. Then valve for use on grid. Perfect. Shit. Yeah, that is the only problem with using the chainsaw in this instance, is that the arc of the chainsaw is so committed. Yeah, no, we just need the last one. Which is the one with makeup on it? Let me check. We have the mold remover and a keypad code. I think we use the mold stuff later. I don't think it's in the Otherworld, but I do believe it's later. Also just run up here because I think there's a save point. Ba-ba-ba. Yeah, because I think that's the key to the nurse's room. Or I think that combination is for the nurse's office here. Nurse's station. Dot, 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 dot. Boom, perfect. Yeah, right. Because this is a moldy radiograph, but combine it with the mold remover, and you get the radiograph back. You know what? Fair enough on this being completely locked out. I wouldn't want to be here either. They feed me garbage and rotting meat, crawling with maggots thick with sinew. Make me bite down, the juice is red and yellow. They hit the back of my throat. I choke and I gag and I vomit till my throat is sore and aching, throbbing tomb of flesh. Push it all out, but I can still taste it. Wait. Treatment room note. Investigate. Can I... They bathe me in filth and blood and piss and bile. They gently rub human waste all over my body. My skin itches. It peels off like wet paper. Beg them to stop, but they don't listen. And then they lock me up with him. He's always there, closer each time, and the rot, it comes with him. Goes within. It becomes me. I don't actually think I investigated L1 thoroughly. I think I actually dipped out of that area relatively fast. This way? I could have sworn. Is there a crawl space that I had to go in? I could have sworn I unlocked it. Genuinely, certainly hope there was nothing I needed. I also only have the 2 radiographs. Which, what room was I even in? Yeah, let's head up, see if there's anything. I'm kinda blanking? The map genre, or the map game with horror elements. I mean, that's this whole genre. I love that shit. How you doing, Mia? Been a while. Yeah, I really hope there was nothing important in here. Although I should check the room right next to it. There might have been. Nope. It was this room. It was the fucking bathroom. Right. Okay. Life comes at you fast. Life comes at you fast. Don't shit slowed down, so I had time to come by. More than fair. Good news, by the way, Mia. I'm almost fucking done with Baldur's Gate 3. I'm the final boss, and then I think I just have epilogue shit. I just don't offhand know how I'm gonna do this final boss. I feel like I might have fucked up somewhere. Wait a minute. Am I able to access the roof from here? Or do I still need the roof key? Yeah, it's locked. Okay. Thank God shit's locked. Final boss sequence is hell in your first go. It's rough but fun. Oh, it's fun. And at least it doesn't have a musical number that starts up every single time. Not that the song Raphael sings is bad. It's just, you know. That's the same track. And it starts up every time the same way. Alright, inventory. Cleaned up radiograph. That old fracture. Then we put you here. And then we put you here. 4:30 something 12. Do I even have like 4:37:12? But do I even have like a keypad I can use? So 4:37:12 37:12. There we go. I can never feel confident on those locks. I don't know what it is about turn locks. Just never feels like I'm doing it right. There we go. Now we have all three. I should have the code by now. Investigate this room as thoroughly as I can before I get the fuck out of here. I was always taught to pull the lock down so you can feel the tumbler set in. See, yeah, that's what I was taught too, and I just never felt for it. I could never actually feel the tumblers go down properly. Wrong way? I'm a fool, I'm a charlatan, I'm a fraud. Shit. That... So, I wasn't wrong, by the way, when I did the, when I, earlier on in the playthrough, went through one of the moments in, like, it was the Lakeview Motel. And I was like, wait, does James have tears welling up in his face? He actually did. I found out there's a couple save points in the game that, the shape, or not the shape of his face, hang on. And this one's the marked bracelet. Couple it with that. Oh, I don't know the code. Hang on. Yeah, I have to line it up with the cut that's going... Oh. Yeah, no, right? Wait. Let's see if I can't line it up with that. Then have this line up with... There we go. There we go. It's also the three clearest ones. Got it. Game had a brilliant options of weapons. More games than a 92FS Centurion. Such a carry gun for enclosed spaces. It really is. Okay. So that combination is completely different every time. Noted. And here's the question. Yup. And then... Yup, should still be. Yeah, actually. That one's consistent every single time. Probably because it's a baked-in art asset. 92, 45, 71, so... 92, 45, 71. That would be... Dot, 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 dot. 92. Got it. And then 45 into the bump. And then dot. And then dot, 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 dot. 71. Got it. Like right with the whole rifle is visibly being bolt action, but he never works the bolt when firing other than that, any maybe beside the shotgun carrying one more round than it should. It's a perfect game. Actually, he does rack the bolt back. You might not notice initially, but like it is there. I did the conversion right. Should be boom, perfect. Then we got the rooftop key. Then your images became blurry, melting together. I could no longer tell. Maybe not sure if I can do it, but maybe you can. This will take you where you need to be, though probably not the way you want to. And there's bound to be some pain involved. There always is. Yeah, I would show that off, but B, I'm on a, just to see if I can do it, no firing run. Just because I know there's an achievement for it, and I might as well, right? One of those where it's like, I've already done the one playthrough normally. I can do some wacky bullshit this time. Going the right way? Kinda. Almost went the wrong way, but I would have inevitably gone the right way. Yeah, but I also don't have it right now, because that's in the prison. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with the mannequins that get on the walls, honestly. We'll figure it out. May 9th. Rain. Stared out the window all day. Peaceful here and nothing to do. Still not allowed to go outside. May 10th. Still raining. Talked with the doctor a little. Would they have saved me if I didn't have a family to feed? I know I'm pathetic and weak. Not everyone can be wrong. May 11th. Rain again. Meds made me feel sick today. Only better than I'm drugged. Who am I anyway? May 12th. Rain as usual. I don't want to cause any more trouble for anyone. Won't bother either way. Can it really be such a sin to run instead of fight? Some people may say so, but they don't have to live in my shoes. Maybe selfish, but it's what I want. Another friend is playing this as their first Silent Hill game. It's endlessly how funny how long it takes to solve puzzles for them. I'm still sitting here like, this is probably not a good place to start, but it's where most people are going to start now, and it's a little not encouraging. Although, because your options on PC, which is what I'm just going to assume that the most amount of people that play video games have. Your options are Silent Hill 2, Remake, Silent Hill Homecoming, and then Silent Hill 4, but only on GOG. Which, like, I can't say that those are, that outside of Homecoming, that those are bad options, but, like, ooh, there's not really a good in point for most of them. May 13th. Doctor came in today. Said I'll be released soon. It's time to go home. Should be happy, but I'm afraid. So afraid. Feels like something's about to happen. The last gasp of air before the plunge. Deep down, I know it's too late to turn back. Forgot that it's right after reading that. I do like the change to the scene because it's way more like, no, James, you're going this way. Oh, I didn't even realize that there's rain just slicking off of his helmet. Really enjoying it, and it's to give the series a go, honestly. I usually just watch these kinds of games because I do not do well with horror games. The average Silent Hill title is not actually that outwardly scary compared to other horror games. They're more about paranoia. They're more about dread. Monsters are turbo fightable. Just double check. Okay. So now we're here. We can go to the hydrotherapy room ahead of time. Click that lock open. Bump and bump. Yeah, for the most part, the puzzles in these games are relatively simple, but that's because I was raised on that fucking Shakespeare puzzle. And the piano puzzle. I hate jump scares. I prefer them over paranoia moments because my ass will spot check every damn corner. Gun out like I'm clearing a breach house. You do realize that that's actually a good idea, right? That means you won't get caught lacking. And then turn the numbers. Now what I'm curious of here, is it always 1335? I don't remember what it was last time we played. Alright. Then we can go through here. Cutscene time. I'll use this as an opportunity to drink some water. My mouth is dry as fuck.
Laura?
How do you know my name?
Eddie told me.
That big, fat blabbermouth.
Laura, why do you keep running away from me? And how do you know about Mary?
I just do. What's the big deal?
Why can't you just tell me?
You gonna yell at me if I don't?
No. I won't. Please, just... I need to know.
God, I love the lighting in this scene.
Mary's my friend. We met at the hospital last year.
Stop lying. Laura, I'm sorry.
It's a sensitive subject.
See if I care!
Hey!
This is still turbo his fault.
Around this place, you might get hurt.
Hurt by what?
I still love that, because
Okay?
it's not just the... Laura, it's dangerous. How do you not have a scratch on you? And she says, why should I? And this
There's
time
something
he's
you're
like,
gonna
you could get hurt.
Laura,
It's
And she
important.
asks, by what?
what is it?
A letter.
And I like that answer about just as much.
What?
I hid it. In there.
Kid, are you just trying to be creepy? Well, I love how they make it clear, like, no, this door locks from the outside, by the way, and she's leading you here.
You sure this is where you left it?
It's in the back. Behind an old pipe.
Okay, wait here.
Hang on. It's actually...
Laura?
You were in a horror situation you would simply not be. Silent Hill's one of those things where you don't usually get the choice.
Huh? Do ya?
And you might be like,
This door
oh, I'll just
right
not go to Silent Hill. As of...
Word. Nope. That's not it.
You could say 3 and 4, but I don't count them because they're separate. They explain, like, no, it's cult magic still, from the cult, from 1 and 3.
Please open the door. There's something in here.
But, like,
A big lying fart face.
Ascension takes place outside of Silent Hill, and, the short message takes place outside of Silent Hill. Completely different country, even. Which makes me think... God, I still love this reveal of the flesh lip. Okay, so let's see what it's like to fight this thing with a chainsaw. Taunt the fucker. Alright, now start moving. Ooh, shit! Okay, we're gonna have to be smarter about this one. But all that to say, there's no guarantee that avoiding the town of Silent Hill, which is a pretty good idea in the first place, no guarantee that that will actually be helpful. It could be any old town. Howdy, CJ. How you doing? All right. Circle strafe until it drops down. We gotta find it. We gotta find a safe. There we go. There we go. Move out of the way. Boom. We should be able to get 2 strikes in. Ooh, even better. There we go. Okay, we skipped it. We just skipped it outright. I'm good, but goddamn, I overslept today. That's fair. I've been having an alright day. No stuff's a little off for me. Like, I wasn't able to eat today without getting decently high to manifest the munchies. But like, other than that, pretty damn good. Although I wish Amnesia the Bunker didn't decide, no, actually, we're gonna make the monster way more aggressive between sessions. So I just gave up. I gave up for the day, but I made just enough progress where that's gonna have to be the VOD. All fair. Like, I probably could have done it, but I'm like, I don't have the facilities to keep doing the run back. It's less about my hand-eye, and it's more like, oh my god, I cannot bring myself to do that today. So we're just gonna play a lot more Silent Hill 2 than I intended. Oh no, the horror. I'll play one of my favorite horror games from the past handful of years. Some more. Okay. So, now we're in the Otherworld. It is time. Patient number 3141, designation 98.9, room number... Initial symptoms, hyperfocus, current diagnosis, they can be fixed. Recommendations, stop at nothing. No turning back now. Hell yeah, and that's what I felt the reaction would be of like, oh no, I can play the horror game that I and everyone else has been liking since it came out. Granted, I got a little earlier access, but still. Okay, well now we have 4 saves to rotate. Shit. Right, now there's 2 of them. Something you're proud of in the realm of ceasing addiction. Constantly up and all it's gotten is you getting called cute by a gal in a grocery store. Well, it is cute. What's your favorite? All right. Second floor. All right. Locked. Thank God. I still love that. That's just threatening. That's just not good. That's just the game is mocking me with that full bath. There's running water in Silent Hill and it won't save you. Oop. I've gotten a 2.5 bag of 18 different flavors of Tootsie Pops that you get to decide what the best one is. but it's not green apple. I don't understand the idea of a green apple Tootsie Pop. I'll be real with you. That sounds bad, combining chocolate and green apple. I like both those things a lot. But, like, apple complements, like, caramel. Not like chocolate. And if you go, oh, green apple's my favorite, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you weird. Gonna be side-eyeing you. Think you're a Martian. You're orange, tangerine, or blackberry. See, I see blackberry working. It's already a quite deep flavor. It's not like sharp, it's not tart. You know what, let's actually... I'm trying to beeline puzzle solutions, because that's just how my brain works. When I should, in fact, be going back through the treatment room, starting the puzzle open. Weirdly, the chocolate one just ain't it. Yeah, because it's double chocolate. Double chocolate is one of those things that's like, that's an experimentation in excess. That is too much chocolate. Especially if it's two different kinds of chocolate. Like, no. It's not even real chocolate. Oh, I love the key box in the hospital. Like, I was genuinely sad when they removed it, but I'm like, you know what? But why would they? What if it's just somewhere else? And voila. There it was. Double chocolate is good in cakes, but not candies. Well, like, cakes are already excessive, so, like... I don't mind the cake delving into excess, because it's already a fucking cake. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's how I think. Also an ice cream. Well, because there's chocolate ice cream, but like, if it's a double chocolate ice cream, I'm like, nah, I'm good. Given that I'm more of a vanilla fan. Realistically, I like Neapolitan and Rocky Road. Forgive the chocolate chip cookies that double up with white chocolate, though. Well, the white chocolate, yeah, it's a good counter. It's a counter flavor. But like, if it's a dark chocolate and a dark chocolate, it's too much. It doesn't even hurt my stomach or my tooth. It's a bit much, you know? One year they've been watching me, so many pills they fed me. When the loud hour comes, I tremble every time the light falls. So it's... 1 year they've been watching me. 1, 2, 3, 6 pills. 6 pills. When the loud hour comes, that would be... Let's watch the blanks. 1, 2. 1, 2. So it's 1, 6, blank, 2. Hang on, I don't know if red velvet counts as... Damn, red velvet cookies go nice with white chocolate chips. Yeah. I mean, that's just because it's red velvet. Two. I think it's 1622. Ooh, shit. James, you gotta do better with your chainsaw footsies. So is it holding up? I don't even know what the bind of it is half the time. He just kind of does it. Oh, shit. Get off, get off, get off, get off. It's objectively the best flavor. It's up there. I don't know. Like, I'm one of those weirdos that, like, say, chocolate peppermint. Like, I'm aware. I'm quite aware. Yeah, let me just double check this area for anything. Also, hey, that's where you would get the battery, and I believe a key. And I'll just sprint right through you. If anyone tells me it tastes like toothpaste, I will roundhouse kick them. I agree. I agree fully and honestly. Because I'll be real, that shit does not taste like toothpaste. Okay, so is it 1, 6, 2, 2? There we go. I also just like this puzzle because it's like, oh, just follow the chains to know where to go. This area is a bit more Silent Hill 1, but it keeps all the new stuff. Keeps all the new symbolism. And for me, that's what matters. Is like, they are changing the look of the Otherworld, but they are also making wet sheets part of the environment. I could do without the barbed wire and or concertina, but like... Okay, I have to go back to the... Yeah. Elevator. Where actually is that from here? Odo. Oh, wait, no. Wait, no, because that's going up only. Not come here through an elevator? It's the fucking E, Bedlam. It's the fucking E. You're too old for a favorite flavor. I'll eat most of whatever gets it put in front of you. What is it? Oh, also y'all are sleeping on carrot cake. That feeling when you tasted mint and you drink something cold feels like your soul took a screenshot? Yeah. Alright, so I think this stays on this floor, partially. Or no, there's a ladder or some shit. Woo! Carrot cake's neat too, so good. Estrogen flavored ice cream. Does estrogen have a defined taste? Every once in a while, I think they should make cold medicine taste better, and then I'm like, actually, let's keep it as it is so that people aren't tempted to just drink it more. People are already tempted to drink it because of the codeine, but like, let's not encourage it by making it taste delicious. Although over the years, I got better at accepting Robitussin. You know, with ground up estrogen pills mixed in. Well, that's not a flavor. Chalk? Nah, cold medicine tastes amazing. Nah, shit like Robitussin. Dayquil and NyQuil are like fine, but like Robitussin is ugh. That shit is too medicine-y for my liking. Wait, is it? No, it's not. That is a strange little map. Okay. So director's office is definitely one of the things we need. Mix it with an alcoholic drink. Or make lean. Do not make lean. Actually, this is a PSA. Don't fucking make lean. Look, the high straight up isn't worth it. That shit makes you seizure prone. That is how multiple people have died. Do not make lean. Please, I am requesting you. Do not mix alcohol with medicine. Do not mix alcohol with medicine, like, on principle, but, like, make sure you're allowed to have medicine and alcohol when you're taking your medicine. I don't know how to put it. Like, don't do this, but if you're gonna drink anyway, make sure it doesn't kill you. Like, ahead of time. Like, when I started taking Boosterone regularly, I was like, I should make sure I can drink while under the effects. And the answer for that one was, yeah, it's not gonna kill ya. Check with your doctor type B. Exactly. But, like, SSRIs, to my knowledge, like, do not mix with alcohol. Just peek the chainsaw over the fucking... over the half wall. Fuck you. That's how Bruce Lee died? He accidentally mixed alcohol with medicine? Oh, dear. That's true. Yeah, like, I'll be real. If you need pills down, lemon lime soda for some fucking reason. If you don't want to drink water with your pills, which you should make it water. Mix SSRIs with alcohol while chopping shit up with the chainsaws. James Sunderland is such a vibe. You know what you came here for. Genuine life advice while I commit terrible, terrible atrocities. I don't care if it's a monster. Attacking something with a chainsaw is probably a quick way to get you in jail. Now, defending yourself by menacing a chainsaw, that's another thing. If it's just what you got. 7-Up works good for a meds chaser. That's just lemon lime. It's there again. Looking. Staring. This'll drag me there. I don't wanna. I won't let it take me. God, that's a good moment. It's not even loud. It's just a new noise. No one knows. And this was the room where Maria was. You even see the pill bottles. We don't see the ceiling. God, I don't know if it's on purpose, but like, I feel like there is the implication that there may have been mold in Mary's hospital room. Evil. Evil implication. Devious even. This kind of game you get a lot of ambient noise that kind of fades from notice over time, so new noise is kind of jumping. Yeah, it doesn't need to be super loud. It's just like, what the fuck was that? Like, you can hear a glass shatter from through 3 rooms away, and like, it's worse than if one crashed in that room. If a Silent Hill game randomly had a bird fly into the window, I'd shit myself. On principle, frankly. It is principled to shit yourself. Really evil. I had mold in my house and it fucking sucked. Didn't realize how fucked up your breathing headaches were until it was gone. I am still glad that it was taken care of. I'm still on team you should sue. Because of how many people, like, quote unquote, tried to help and then said no to the gig. Like, no, license revoked. There'll be no more pain anymore. I like being able to see the note on the other side. And now we've got this. And now we've got this bullshit. Don't know what to call that. But just follow the cable. Bump. Bump. On principle, I said what I said. But thank you, Mecha. Absolutely, fucking landlord and contractors who just took a photo of it. Yeah, I'd sue. In a heartbeat. Wait. Pop it on. We're rich. Anything? Actually did try to sandblast it too, but it grew back after almost a week. Fucking hell. I mean, yeah, you should try to take care, especially like if the landlord straight up is not helping. It's perfectly within your rights, frankly, to do whatever you need to get that mold out. Because, like, it's either you get in a legal battle with the landlord or the mold gets taken care of one way or the other. And no offense, that landlord is not winning that case. Like, usually the law's in their favor, but, like, no, that one's open and shut. You told them about the mold. It's one of those. It's like, if you hadn't, that's one thing. But you had it, you had contractors over, multiple instances of, like, hey, this shit needs to get done pronto. And then the people that were meant to do it with a thumb up their ass. You have a case. You have rights. That shit is genuinely lethal. Exactly. Now, I don't know about Australian law. I never hope to get thrown in kangaroo court. But still fucked up. That code is 9659. 9659. I don't remember a keypad from here, frankly. Oh, wait, no, the actual keypad. Shit. Transplant some of the mold into the landlord's house each day. They don't show up to clean it for years. Do not actually do this. Yes. It is a funny, like, hand on the shoulder to joke about a bad situation. Do not actually do this. Wonder if anyone's unscrambled this radio. Wonder if it's the same thing. Alright, can do. Not actually in Minecraft. In Minecraft. In my fanfiction. On Roblox. This is a role play. I think in my state where landlords are required to have place residency marked on leasing papers for houses they rent out, it's publicly available. Yup. 9659. And now we just need the center key. So, what's the path to the elevator? Perfect. I need to bring back the tradition of gathering all your buddies and disassembling the boss's house into bricks and planks. I agree. It's non-violent, it sends a message, it's free scrap. I feel like when I say more blank, and it's usually things like more politicians or more landlords need to start realizing there are consequences to this bullshit. I don't think people realize that I mean, like, I think we should disassemble their homes brick by brick, plank by plank, and use the copper to either build a sculpture in their dishonor or, and hear me out, just sell it to recoup the losses. And it should not legally come out of your, it should not legally come out of your, deposit. Tell the copper to buy more tools to make deconstruction faster the next time. It will happen next time. Fuck it, I'm just stealing their VCR. I'm stealing their TVs. I'm not actually doing these things, but that's the spirit. That's the anger. Also, like... Oh, God, sorry. My opinions on landlords are quite low, and this could be a long rant. Huh. Okay, I guess we gotta go onto the second floor to get to the third? Or to get to the... You also have to find the basement button. I don't remember where that is. I have a perfectly good VCR, but I'll steal more VCRs if rich people own them. Motherfuckers might even have a Betamax. Yup. Look, all I'm saying is if the dishwasher hasn't been fixed for 3 to 6 months, do not be surprised when you no longer have a television. I don't know where it went. I don't know where it went. Confess, I ain't confessing to shit. See, yeah, that's just threatening. Yeah, because that entire way is cut off. Just check the third floor. From this way, not really much I can do, actually. Oh, how we danced, arms flailing, our bodies in perfect synchrony. And the music played, but in any dance, there comes a time one must take the lead. The music got louder and louder, pounding, piercing, and then... silence. Alright, instrument of force. I'll pour the White Claudia in your eye. I'll rub some dirt in your eye. I mean, White Claudia is probably one of the worst fictional drugs to get dropped in your eye. TV missing? Shit, maybe you misplaced it? Like you did my deposit? Yup. Petty bullshit like that should be absolutely legally protected. It should be an alternative to suing. Got White Claudia before we got a Silent Hill 3 remake. It's true. But if you realize that the White Claudia only appears on New Game Plus, you realize that that's for an ending, and you realize, James, no. James, no. The whole reason why impeachment is a thing is by a more polite alternative to assassination. Yes, I believe that's actually historically accurate to my knowledge. Frankly, yeah, half the time I don't want the people dead. I just want them not in power. You have to be a special kind of bastard for me to want that. Frankly, you have to be a special kind of bastard to go, yeah, elected official, I would like you gone. This is a courtesy. Smith & Wesson having an impeachment sale on 338 long rifles. I mean... That's the precise rationale that Benjamin Franklin gave when proposing it. Good idea. good idea. Because it gives an official avenue. Alright. There are more polite alternatives to humans murdering the boss in the street. Yup. Ow, okay, that's my fault. I thought you were a lying figure. Don't fucking laugh. Nah, 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 nah. Hit me with that. Bitch. Game. There we go. I see you. Oh, fuck. But yeah. Manslaughter, the police alternative to murder? This is a joke. Yes. Look at me dead in the eyes. This is a bit. Key of Bliss. There's something about the lobotomy needle being called Key of Bliss. You think James could do a lobotomy? I don't think so. He also just make sure, yeah, everything else is locked, so... Whoop. Manslaughter as a word sounds so much worse than murder, and it's kind of funny. Yeah, like... I guess that it is that manslaughter could happen on accident and murder is deliberate, but still. Homicide sounds actively scandalous, though. Which, I mean, yeah, but... You know? Thought there was something on here. Alright, Key of Bliss. Into the eye. Anyone can do a lobotomy, just the majority of people will do it wrong. That's true. What's over here, James? Seem struck by something. Oh, is it still this? Damn it. Fingers crossed I did this all right. I'm pretty sure. I would never side a homie, that's true. Tap a side key, click Kerchunk. I love that. I love that reveal. Wait, woman under a sheet imagery, Can I see this scene? I think that Flex Seal ad? I see it. God, what if it was Flex Seal in there? I do love that this time it is actually nothing in the box. Because there's the, in the original game, there is, James initially goes, there's nothing in the box. Oh wait, no, there's a hair in it, and that's what you use the, bent needle for.
Everyone, thanks
Let me... I should know the answer.
Edition of Trick or Treat, where you answer our questions correctly and win a prize beyond your
This shouldn't be randomized, but let me write it down.
fail to answer correctly and receive the punishment.
James trying to revive Mary with flex tape. It even works underwater. I don't think you understand. Tis the season.
Here's your first question. In the early 1800s, a terrible disease spread across Silent Hill, resulting in the death of many of its inhabitants. Their bodies thrown into the lake to sleep forever in their watery grave. How many souls were lost during the plague?
I'm almost certain I know this answer.
42, 2, 67, 3, 85. Know the
I think the
answer?
answer's 2.
Well, you better hold on to it. You never know when it might come in handy.
These souls were lost enough, clearly. No, that was indigenous plague victims, for the most part. It's Wiltsy. It's Wiltsy.
What is the name of that road? 1.
Not Bachman.
2. Munson Street.
Not Munson.
3.
Wiltsy.
Did you get that?
Yep.
Sure as hell hope so. And for a third and final question, Silent Hill witnessed a gruesome murder a few years back. Brother and sister were playing in the road when they were attacked and chopped into pieces with
That is one of those things that it's just like, with an axe, man?
What a terrible tragedy. What a gruesome end to such innocent lives. One of the victims was a local boy named Billy Logan. But what was the name of the other victim? Billy's sister. 1.
Miriam.
Miriam. 2. Heather. 3. Julia.
I feel like Julia is a reference to something, but I can't
All
recall.
figured out? If so, fantastic. The time will soon come to collect your prizes. But be careful.
Silent Hill's so fucked up, Brams had to move away from it!
Well, looks like
Maybe.
that's all the time we have for today, folks. Thanks for tuning in. See you somewhere, sometime, in sickness or in health.
I like that.
What the hell was that?
Oh, you know, James, Heather and Julia both feel like deliberate references. Heather is for sure. I'm not sure about Julia. Oh, you know what it is? I'm mixing it up with Harry Mason's wife in the Silent Hill play novel. Her name is Jody. Bump. Can't even use the ammo, but what if? What if I give up on the challenge? But also, I kind of want to know how many rounds that I found entirely in this game that I haven't used. Worth it? It is. It is so worth it. But yeah, I think I'm just mixing up with Jody Mason. I think I'm just assuming that Mason's her last name, but like, I think she's just called Jody. Maintenance room. Wait, it's this way. Ooh, almost missed it. The nothing. I've gone through about 300 Tootsie Pops in the last 30 days. I am taking a loss in terms of cost here. While true, hear me out. Sugar pretty good. Sugar pretty damn good. Counter. I feel in my head whenever I do a perfect dodge, I always feel the witch chime sound effect. That whoosh. Also, apparently, Bloober already has their next game on a Steam page. I'm interested. Apparently, it's gonna be somewhat Dead Spacey, which I don't mind them doing a space horror, especially in this new era. $12 for a pack, about 200 pops versus $8 for still losing about $6 in your gag reflex. See, my gag reflex for physical objects is quite good. But smoking, I always take that one hit that goes like right down the wrong pipe and I don't know what I'm doing. Also, y'all lamenting Tootsie Pops, y'all have Kinder Eggs.
James.
Mary. Oh. Maria, I thought... Sorry.
Had that issue in the
Anyway,
like
I'm
year
glad you're alive.
thing, managed to
Anyway.
suppress that ages back.
What do you mean, anyway? I was almost killed back there. I have never been so scared in my whole life. All you care about is that dead wife of yours. You couldn't care less about me, could you?
No, I just...
Then stay with me. Don't leave me alone again. You're supposed to take care of me.
I still love that line. You're supposed to take care of me. It's just like, when did I agree to that? Glad they made Maria scream again. Yeah! Kinder
So
eggs
what
go
about
hard.
Maria?
I've had some illegally.
You found her?
Yeah, but she ran away.
They're pretty damn good.
What?
Kinder Surprise is not the same.
We have to find her.
Yeah, you really seem to care about that girl. Do you know her?
Oh.
I'd never met her before. I just feel sorry for her. She's all alone and... I don't know, for some reason I feel like it's up to me to protect her.
All the awfuls went
Go
hard
on.
too. I madly stopped making them. What? Hey Maria, no, I've got some. I need to look at something. No, there's something on your face. No. Little down. Nope, that's the same spot again. Maria! Returning antics from the Alan Wake LP. Hey, Sheriff Breaker, check out what I can do! Flash, 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 flash. For real, and they're like a s'more bar, but with waffle instead of biscuit. Okay, I kind of fuck with that. They were real. That's actually kind of sad. That's legitimately kind of sad. Those sound really good. I've developed a habit of just full force biting into it to pop when there's like a little bit left. Yeah, same.
Well, what do you know? A stroll in the rain.
Maria. What are you talking about?
I'm trying to keep things light, James. Just humor me, okay?
Yeah.
Like that the pool is now a pit. That's a good Otherworld take on the pool. It also removes it entirely from my need to investigate. Wait. Mark it on the map. Sure.
that what I think it is?
Might as well check. Speaking of discontinued snacks, y'all ever had a chocotato? I have. We talking about the Klondike shits? The
Having
waffle,
trouble there?
the waffle shell chocolate tacos?
Yeah.
At the gas station?
You think you could give me a hand?
Yeah, those are delicious.
Me? You're supposed to be the big man around here. How's a little girl like me supposed to help? Fine. What's this?
At this summer camp trading post, I got an asshole
Not
coworker
very
fired
cute,
by
is it?
putting the wrappers in their car and framing them for theft.
Here, why don't you take it?
I'm not gonna say based, but I am laughing. And now we've got the lead ring.
So, where to now?
Come on. I think I know where those rings belong.
And patients will become the diagnosis, scheduled for them when they'll make recovery, as my aim is always. Wait. No, I cannot untangle that. I thought I could by being like, wait, is this being read like Yoda? And it's like, no, it's not a mushed up sentence. It's something else. Also sounds like Chocobo and they're the best bird. Chocobo's good eating. I like to imagine anyways. I like remember where the quiz box is. Wait. Ask and you shall receive. Did I actually put this? No. Where'd I put the 231? Right? Yep. Mostly shit I can't use. But the 2 syringes ain't a bad deal. Second floor. Green and full of ketamine, I am. Wasn't Yoda green though? Yeah, don't worry about it though. What do y'all think Yoda's blood color was? We ever get to see Yoda's blood?
What is that?
I'm not even thinking about it at this point, Maria. I'll be real, the more I try to rationalize the town, the worse it gets.
James?
What's
Yeah?
wrong? What's wrong?
Oh, 2 guys in the pre.
I thought you wanted to get out of here.
Yeah.
I know. It's just... something doesn't feel right.
Come on.
Know a better way?
It's gonna be fine.
I think his blood would be purple like a worm or something. It's flowing like water. And then it is done. Sick no more. Wait. Imagine his blood is like dust, like that one thing from Hellboy. I donate plasma to put in death sticks. Know what noise it sounds like when they put the needle in? Ah!
Run!
Fucking bolt, faster than that. I have ran in heels. It is not that hard. And I also love her just like actually leading this time because she would be the first to run. God, he's fast. I forgot about that.
An elevator!
I forgot about that entirely.
Come on, hurry!
God, that's a good spatter. I don't know how it got on James' hands like that, but like... Good. Ray would shout, "Move, bitch," after telling James he would feel bad for saying anyway. Yup. Weren't ready for that. Oh, were you? Were you not aware? To be fair, Maria is actively the worst. Maria is a problem. It's like the intro to the fucking... Not aware that that would happen, or I was aware that it would look that good. It's still pretty gnarly in the original. Although the game does not tell you when you play the original that Pyramid Head is right there, you just have to notice. Potential for this illness exists in all people, and, under the right circumstances, any man or woman would be driven, like him, to the other side. The other side perhaps may not be the best way to phrase it. After all, there is no wall between here and there. It lies on the borders of where reality and unreality intersect. A place both close and distant. Some say it isn't even an illness. I cannot agree with them. I'm a doctor, not a philosopher, or even a psychiatrist, unlike the director. But sometimes I have to ask myself this question. It's true that to us his imaginings are nothing but the inventions of his mind, but to him there is simply no other reality. Furthermore, he's happy there. So why, I ask myself, why in the name of healing him must we drag him painfully to the world of our own reality? Then we get the hospital entrance key. Piano, oh boy, there's only one thing with that track that I don't like more in the original, and it's that the original did repetitions of the dun, 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 dun. But like, after that, it would hit a brum, brum. Like, even if you know Maria is bad news, it's still sad. It's still like, goddamn. You know? Okay, so from here... Follow the road, frankly. Also, God, this part looks great in the almost pitch black. Dude, there's not even a moon or stars out there. This part really reminds me of Alan Wake 2, the entire realm Alan is stuck in within the dark place. Like, goddamn. That's disturbing. Yeah, and you can't even chalk it up to light pollution. It's just pitch blackout, like you're in a big outside, or like you're in a big inside. I made the weird observation when I was having a smoke high off my ass in the backyard once, where I just went, damn, outside is just like big inside, really. I don't like feeling my tubes, Chum. I'm sorry. Took me a little bit to understand the idling chainsaw is not the footsteps of a spider. No. It just subtly, it also subtly vibrates with the DualSense, and it uses the haptics and the triggers really nicely. This game also has good adaptive trigger usage that make every swing feel a little heavier. Whoop. I'm curious, have anything on them? No, they're just sheets of paper. Just resources, that's fine. Yeah, really good use of, really good use of the haptic triggers and the adaptive triggers separately. It's nice. Any one game usually has one or the other. And sometimes it's not even good or bad haptic triggers. Sometimes they just don't have the haptic trigger, or the adaptive triggers. Because, like, you have to make the game with those in mind. I still wouldn't mind, like, a thing that adapts adaptive triggers into more things. Like, I don't know how that would be done, and it would have to be game by game, one supposes. But, like, they add a new level to any game I've used them in, frankly. Fuck. Okay, James is a little scuffed up. I can also just look down at my controller and see the LED. Which you could say that's cheating. What I say, though, is that me having to look away from the screen means that doing this is still more effective. Be proper trigger use for firearms, so it's only accurate if you squeeze, so if you jerk the trigger, the shot becomes inaccurate. See, that part I don't see working out, but I have seen games that have a different trigger pull per weapon. Like in COD, even if I switch out triggers on certain guns, the different triggers have a slightly different feel to them. Also mixed with the LMG, it is just nice and chunky. H3 does it well, but that's VR, so it's kind of cheating, since jerking it there makes the game a little wobbly. Yeah. Because you have nothing to brace your shoulder against, so it's going to be wobbly no matter what. Although I do want to try one of those VR rigs that has, like, semi-accurate, like, gun proportions. Like, I've seen ones with, basically a setup that includes a haptics vest and and basically what looks like a fucking boom arm. Also, H3 VR is like, it has actively spoiled me on other VR gun games. Like, no other gun has control that good. Ooh, fuck. What the fuck? There we go. God, them doing the Jacob's Ladder scare effect is still so nice. Outright inspired. But like, yeah, I want a deep immersion rig for H3 VR. I think it'd be fun. Although I've installed some mods in that, and it included some Tarkov mods. But goddamn, it does not feel correct to have the body of like a human in that game. That game kind of wants you to be floating hands. Ooh. In the truck well, or in the wheel well. Always check your wheel well before setting out. You never know what's in it. It could be anything. But yeah, it's like that and like Half-Life Alyx have the best gun feel I've felt in a VR game. And even then, Half-Life Alyx is still kinda not all there. HMP mod makes for good body rigs in game, but it's kind of necessary because of the multiplayer aspect. I mean, yeah. But even then, if I wanted to see a human body, I'd rather it be sausage. I don't know, that game has a very defined art style, where it's like, maps don't matter nearly as much, but I like character models being accurate. The character models actually add quite a bit of charm. That doesn't mean I don't want good hand tracking, though. I think that's a dick move to make the hands not good. Where? There you are. Good shit. Every jukebox we find, huh? Ooh. The wheels on the bus have an ammo box, an ammo box, an ammo box. Alright. Anything else? Shit. Shit. There we go. Ow. I also need to play with H3MP. It sounds fun. I feel like I skip around a bit too much. Although Supply Raid is a really fun game mode, actually. Like, if any of you have hot dogs, horseshoes, and hand grenades, try out the Supply Raid mod. it turns the game into a single-player VR Tarkov. Like, there's only a few things in H3 VR that I feel like I can't do, and it's things like air racking a high point. Which, I mean, you should be able to be fair. But, like, I also know that that's a lot of extra code for a game that's not even done. And the more code you write, the more code you might have to rewrite. At the same time, I found a mod that not only allows for misfires, specifically things like the gun jamming or stovepiping or doing a double feed. I now have to tap the magazine before I start firing again, just to get a little bit extra in there, just to train some good reflexes of like making sure that ammo is flush.
Laura, please, wait!
Now we get to see the Mandarin. Which, by God, if they do a Silent Hill 3 remake and the Mandarin, or in the closer is not there, and reusing the Mandarin model, I'll be a little disappointed.
Where did she go?
He who's not bold enough to be stared at from across the abyss is not bold enough to stare into it himself. Truth can only be learned by marching forward. Follow the map. There's a ladder and a wrench. Let me... The Mandarin. True fart face. It's true. Like, the Mandarin has a, I believe, shorter dress and doesn't have the same head shape. But, like, the model is literally reused from 2 and 3 because, I believe it was because Masahiro Ito said, yeah, no, I really like that monster, and you get to see it, like, a couple times tops. So I wanted to make it, like, a different kind of enemy. A lot of changes to Silent Hill as a franchise were things like, yeah, I wanted to do this, and I couldn't do it in the previous game, so we're just gonna do it this time. Alright. I don't remember what's over here. Never a good sign in a game like this, but might as well. And keep moving. And keep moving. And you're gonna get in front of me now. Kind of exactly where I need to fucking go. There we go. Also just a massive fan of this being a bespoke animation. Like, they thought about it. They really did. It's neat. Because for the pipe and the plank, it was like a pretty much identical animation. Alright, so we should head back into Barney's anyway, since there's a save point in here. You really want to see Mary, you should die. But you might be heading to a different place than Mary, James. I also like how the radio that used to, the jukebox that gave James a comforting tune is now playing labored breathing. The closer had the cooler, sexier animation, though. Unused animation of the closer climbing up with the pike, and it goes hard. And I hope if they remake 3, we get to see it. Well, in this game, we get to see actually, I think that was the animation for the Mandarin, if I remember correctly. I can double check, actually. Come to think. Hang on, this is my favorite part of this LP, is when I can pull up a browser and be like, let me show y'all some shit. Hang on. TCRF. Silent Hill 23. No, Silent Hill 2. I'm gonna have to be careful on this one. Map, unused graphic. Wait a minute. Was it not Silent Hill 2? Prototype info? Huh. Was it Silent Hill 3? Unused animation? Oh! No, I was wrong. That's my bad. But yeah, thanks to the cutting room floor, we actually have this animation. This is the closer. And it does that bullshit. Which, I wonder if it was a way to differentiate it at all. It is extreme. No, you were right. I remember for no good reason that being the thing for... Hang on. Aw. This is just creepy sounding. Silent Hill 3 actually has like a handful of unused animations. I just... I just wanted to show the one in question. There's also one of, it's assumed to be for the fight with the memory of Alessa, where she, in theory, may have been able to ride the carousel when she hides. It just occurred to me, Silent Hill 3 has a lot of bosses that can just, like, fuck off and do something else. It's like, the memory of Alessa, although, like, consider it. Consider where you're fighting it. And then there's Leonard Wolf, which he just goes under the water. In theory, you're supposed to be the one hiding from the missionary, which, to be fair, I would hide from missionary mid-ass position. Hang on. Ugh. Like, it fits that that enemy has that animation. There's also a couple early models of the characters left over in the game, which is really neat. Part of me wishes a lot of those were monsters, though. Well, I mean, they're just roaches in restaurants. This is known. God, had no hiding places, though. Heather had that good angle to hit with the katana without getting stomped. Yeah, no. It's, on the right side of the map, if you go right where her, if you go right where the elbow is on God, you can use that to just hide. I might show it off if I play through Silent Hill 3 again on the channel. I don't know. I don't really know a reason I'd go back to Silent Hill 3 is the problem. God, I love seeing it illuminated just barely in the red. Oh shit! Thank you to Devil Ray Ray for the raid. Give me 2 seconds. As you can see, I had my hands full. Can we get a shout out right quick? And I'll give y'all something a bit special. That sounds a lot nicer with the bass turned up. How you doing? How is the Silent Hill 2 remake for you? I mean, I feel like our answers aren't gonna change. I think we keep just going, yeah, it's peak though, ain't it? And we just respond, yeah, it's peak. Second to last stream, it's just good. There's barely any problems I have with this. And the problems I have are all like nitpicks, because I had to think of something. Just straight up really good. Yeah, I just do not, even in my memory of this game, it's like, there's no way it's that good. And then I'll replay, and then I'll play some more. And then I'm like, no, it kind of is though. Like, this is a strong 4.5. Frankly, get the performance back in check, and I will absolutely just call this a 5 out of 5. Like, I will raise my rating when the performance issues are no longer a problem on hardware that should be running it no problem. 4.9? Yeah, but I can't rate something 4.9 on backlogged. The only things that ding it, 0.1 are important but subjective, or unimportant but subjective. Yeah, I get that. For me, it's things like there are 2 things that were omitted that I'm like, really? I thought that was kind of important. But like, I still like how it ended up. I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could do that. Fuck off. Didn't use the great knife. 0 out of 5. Scarred forever. Okay, but the way you do use the great knife? Eek. I also totally understand, given that this game has a very limited amount of melee weapons, that you might as well, like, not be able to use the great knife, because then you'd have to permanently be using the great knife. Also, motherfucker picked up his dirty laundry. Wait. Oh, the laundry is submerged now. Yeah, to those that don't know me, hello, I am Mama Bedlam. I am your favorite's favorite otherworldly cat mama. And to some, the fixer queen of Dotonbori. Currently, we are going through Silent Hill 2. Technically speaking, a no firearms run so far. But I can't tell how much of that is, like, gonna stay the same for the rest of it. But, I haven't had a reason to stop swinging the chainsaw yet. No, I know, and 2 of my favorite bosses are to be killed with the great knife once you have it.
Anyone there?
Happy birthday to you. Chainsaw best saw exactly, Liz. Exactly. Perhaps you are a fool. Truth usually betrays people. No. Key's in the park, at the feet of the praying woman. The wrench will open the gate, the key will let loose the abyss. Boom. Alright, so from here, just follow until the door to darkness, or the door to darkness that opens in nightmares or whatever. I never noticed that those actually flow in the wind. It is not this way. Also, fucking Tom Hewlett made a really good point recently of like, alright, so now that Bloober Team aced a remake of Silent Hill 2, can we get them to do Downpour? And that's not even, oh, Downpour, best Silent Hill game. This is basically Downpour, but with the Silent Hill 2 coat of paint. And I say that with love, because it takes all the things I liked about Downpour. It's not a crime, steal an officer's gun. Tax money paid for it all the way. Take it from his car. Fuck it, the car's yours too. Door that wakes into darkness, opening into nightmares. I'm getting ads for a new original game from them, and then I'm like, no thank you. Make remakes instead. See, here's the thing. I'm not even big into the idea of more remakes, please. Like, I feel like, for me, a remake is an uphill battle from here on out. Because now you have to be good as Resident Evil 2, Silent Hill 2, and Dead Space. Or else your remake, to me, ain't worth much right now. I just don't think their original IPs are good. I mean, that's true too. None of the ones that are good are just milked into oblivion. The Last of Us. Sorry, I wasn't coughing enough. But, I don't know. A lot of original IPs aren't very good, but then if, like, say Tango Gameworks was like, yeah, let's remake The Evil Within, which, that would have been too soon. But also, game's fine as it is, and I can play it on modern systems no problem. And we wouldn't have gotten Hi-Fi Rush. They could fix up some issues with that game. But it could also be those bullshit Naughty Dog remasters, you know? I think The Evil Within could use a remake now, because it's been about 10 years. And at least they waited. I don't think Horizon Zero Dawn needed a remake. I don't think Horizon Zero Dawn's very good, for what it's worth.
Hey. Are you...
So even if it did, I would probably not even give it a
better?
chance.
This place is different from what I
Love
remember.
Horizon Zero Dawn, it just didn't click for me. I don't know.
I guess things never really stay the same.
Yeah, no, it
Yeah.
did. It's just whether I was positive or not, I'd still be like, does it really need one?
I guess
Fuck it,
not.
remake Black Ops for me. A good PC version.
I don't
Red hair,
think
bad
she's
sense of
here
humor, that's fair.
anymore, James.
Remake Blops. I love Black Ops 1. I played it this year again, and it still holds up. I actually kind of want to play Black Ops 2, but
My mama?
Black Ops 6 comes out this month, and I'm dedicated to doing horror games.
Isn't-
You know, they're Toten HD. Granted, we kind of got that in Black Ops 3, I think.
anymore.
Why would you think that? Anyway,
Imagine 5 in
I'm happy
HD
to
with all
see
the
you.
lights and shit.
Happy to see me?
Yeah.
alive. I mean,
It's dangerous out here. Like, I am happy to see you. Also, James, you put your foot in your mouth.
I better get going.
you still don't want me to go with you? If we stick together, we might just make it out of here.
Out of where?
This town. Silent Hill.
Granted, 5 also got remade.
No, it's fine.
So I didn't know that Zombies Chronicles was canon. I also wouldn't want James to go with me. No, I wouldn't either.
You didn't happen to see a little girl around here, did you?
A little girl?
Yeah,
There's no good way for you to say that, James.
All right.
Yeah, I've been chasing this little girl around town lately.
No. Please.
Like,
I
that
shouldn't be here.
no way for that to sound good.
Angela, it's okay.
No, don't touch me!
God, her actor does some really good acting like that. You know, one of the big points about Angela is across to the stage and you can play, but it's done better. Yeah, he's also got some problems right now. Like, he put his foot in his mouth, but I'm not gonna villainize him for it, because he's been going through some shit. And my patient buried it here. I knew but did nothing. Made me uneasy to have such a thing near. I was looking for tranquility. I also saw that thing. Fled, but the old society was sealed. No one dares to approach that place. Now, I offer you the key. Still do not wish to stop, James. Pray for the Lord to have mercy. Eternal soul. Your mic is cutting out when you're not right in front of it. Yeah, I don't know how to... I need to adjust some settings, but I don't know which settings are causing it. So I'm trying to, like, move the mic closer without it obscuring my vision at all. It's a small mic, but I don't want... It's just big enough to where it could hide some HUD elements. Probably gain. I think it's my noise gate's, open threshold? I'm not entirely sure. Any noise cancellation, that's what it sounds like. I just don't know if open or close is what I need to adjust for me to, like... I'm trying to find something where, like, if I speak under my breath a little bit, it catches, but, like... How do I put it? When I have my fan running, I don't want that. Broader range, basically. Slightly lower the open. Okay, so basically I'm gonna have to test it with the open being adjusted. Anyways. Broader range, basically. Okay. Yeah, no, and it shouldn't be too bad, because my mic is only like 1.5 feet away from me at any given time. I'm not sure. Wait a minute. Is it not this way? No. Wait a minute. I think I remember. Yeah, because I think I can... Yeah, I can keep going this way. Down towards, down Nathan Avenue. And it's not gonna be safe, but... might be fine. Yeah, because closes went... Because I think it's my noise gate specifically, and not my, There's another setting that does something similar, but I can't remember what all filters I have up. It's strange. It's strange. Nothing in the driveway. Yep, we're going the right way. Alright, what do we got? Health strength. And ammo box I can't use, but I want to do a final ammo count before the playthrough to see how much I have total. Like, for example, 419 and 47. Alright, so give me like 5 minutes. I really have to use the bathroom. I will be right back in, again, about 5 minutes. Take care, everyone. I'll see you in a second. Alright, mic check, 1, 2, and mic check, 1, 2, and 2. I am back. Like, good? Hell yeah. I wonder. That looks like something. That's a map. Actually a map of anything in particular? Oh, I think that's the old mining settlement. So this is roughly a topological map of Silent Hill, and based around where lay the light. The unveiling of one of two statues commemorating the local folktale. Little Baroness, the maiden voyage of 1916. Either way, map of the town. Also, I thought that was a fucking cannon for a second.
It's him.
Day, remains of judgment. I'm just curious to see if there's anything like new in this area. Waterfront landscape. Alan Smith, date of birth and death unknown. The depiction of the local area. The style indicates it was done sometime around the 1820s when the region was far less populated with sparse. Now it's starting to get too hot in this room. Oh hey, the obsidian goblet. We can't really use it, but hey, I'll take it. Wiltsey Coal Mine, established in 1850, it remained operational until the early 1900s. Mine played a key role in the revitalization of Silent Hill. Brookhaven Hospital, 1880. The hospital was built in response to a Great Plague that followed a wave of immigration to the area. Originally, it was a little more than a shack, but has since expanded into a fully fledged medical establishment. And illegible name, former director of Brookhaven Hospital. And then the Silent Hill Historical Society founders. Oh, right, I think the obsidian goblet was always that sign there. Also, keep this in mind, for those that don't know. So let me just... the vibration's not there. Now I gotta know the vibrations of this area specifically, so let me just... Damn it. Hang on. There we go. I try not to alt-tab on screen, but, DualSense shit is finicky when you alt-tab. Ever noticed that thing? That thing? The old railing post? God, this moment is just perfect. Like, they nailed this part. This was when I was pretty confident that this game could do very little wrong. I still hadn't seen what the Abstract Daddy would turn into, but, like, still. Also, I didn't thank Liss Wolverines for the follow. Welcome to the cabaret. Hope you enjoy your stay. I am very sorry about that. I meant to. We have so many fucking health items. Also, Toluca Prison Camp, built in 1862, this camp was used to house prisoners during the American Civil War. Converted into Toluca Prison in 1866. Death by skewering. I like that these are still lying figures, but it's like potentially an art piece. Also, the burlap over the frame is interesting. An execution at the prison, death by skewering or strangling. Chooses death as the owner's last taste of freedom. And Crimson and White, Banquet of the Gods. Active cult shit. One, two. So nicely painted they are. And now that we're in here, I do like how they changed the game up just enough so that this area, that's probably why they have so many of those squeezes, is that it's priming you for this area. That... And probably another in the water. No, nothing's in the water. Nothing's in the water. Wait, is it this way? Yeah. So then the door closes. Oh, right. Because I think you need to investigate, realize you don't have the key, then walk in. Oh, you get the winding, or the spiral writing key, like, near instantly. And now I just have to figure out this code. 932. Okay, it has to be 932 every time, right? It has to be. I like that the squeezes made sense. They were more to make the area feel more claustrophobic. Yeah, and they're totally still a loading screen. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it's still very obviously like a developer trick. I still love their inclusion in this. Because it also feels like they're, it feels like they're making the area segmented again. Like, not every enemy can squeeze through like that. The nurses can, but the nurses are shaped and proportioned like people. I also like that this time that is a different coat, but I still think that's James's hair.
Big deal. Just put the gun to their head and...
Eddie?
Oh, hi, James.
What happened here? Who was that?
I don't know.
Oh, don't worry.
He just came at me.
Okay. So he attacked you, and you shot him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. He made me do it.
Okay, calm down, Eddie. Any
James?
idea why he would do that?
Bad idea.
I don't know. He came out of nowhere. Tried sneaking up on me in the dark. I heard footsteps, so I turned back and he was right there.
And you could tell that he wanted to hurt you.
I like that James is outright like, Eddie, come on.
I just had to
He's
do it.
the worst conflict mediator. Yup.
He looked at you. I thought you said he came at you.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I could could see it in his eyes.
His eyes.
He kept looking at me, making fun of me. And I told him not to, but he didn't listen.
Eddie, you can't just kill someone because of the way they looked at you.
Eddie is almost more efficient at this. Genuinely. Love how he draws the gun on James mid-sentence. Yup.
I was just joking. The guy was dead when I got here. I got you, didn't I?
That's still so fucking mean. That's so evil. I love
Gotta
it.
get going.
All by yourself?
Wait. You're gonna go out there alone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do love his... Yeah. Just like that little grin he has. I also like that you can definitely see James being like, what the fuck? Wait. Yeah, I'm almost certain that's the same hair. You can't just kill someone because of the way they looked at you. Well, yeah? Why not? Whoop. Owl, 20 rifle cartridges, 5.56. And then we'll eventually need the lock for that. Still haven't found him. Since he had the cabinet key, we should assume one of the prisoners got his hands on it. Get a spare from the visitor's checkpoint and secure the rifle before it falls into the wrong hands. They even keep these masks in this room, which is like... God, you missed the why not? It's like a childish question, but it feels so Eddie. It does. It really does. Alright, so, the prison's long as fuck. Prison's super long. So hear me out. As far as I'm aware... Come on. Okay, that was strange. I was just saying that the prison's really long. And then the game was like, no bitrate time. What the fuck? But yeah. I don't have a stream planned tomorrow. Or wait, no. I have a stream tomorrow. Sunday is the day I'm taking off. At 5 p.m., we will just get started straight onto the prison. That was my objective this stream, and I don't know how long we're gonna go after the prison, not gonna lie. Long load time. I think it was actually me closing the game as I was switching scenes. I'll just have to keep that in mind. That's a bug I can encounter. Let's raid out to something. There's someone I'd love to watch, but they're playing Silent Hill 2, and I know that they've been uncharitable, and I don't want to defend it. I will respect that person, but I do not want to defend this game to someone. Know who we can raid out to? Great kind of gorilla stream. I mean, this wasn't a gorilla stream. I was just late. Thank you for that amount of credit, though. Wait, what is raid browser? Find someone to raid? For me, similar, smaller size, if I'm following them, if it's the same category, that's neat. Oh, I really like that, actually. That's good to know if I'm ever, like, in need of someone to raid, but no one's live. We're gonna raid out to Vicky Sanctus. So, if you stuck around for all that and enjoyed, genuinely, thanks a lot. I appreciate it. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, there are links below wherever you're watching, with things like the Stream Elements tip link, community Discord server, and Throne wishlist, all right here, as well as the merch store, which, if I'm not mistaken, and let me check, yep, up until the 21st at 5 p.m. Central Time, that is October 21st at 5 p.m. Central, you will be able to get $13.95 tees and up to 35% off of everything else off of the merch store, as well as everything off of the entire website. So even if you're not like looking at anything, if you've already got something, or you're like, let me just check like what other designs are on the platform, those discounts apply to the whole website. I will see y'all tomorrow, hopefully on time, God willing. And then we will play Silent Hill 2 for a handful of hours, and then another game that I found called The Death, which I believe is Vietnamese, a Vietnamese horror game. So, have a good rest of your night, everyone, and thank you.